What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Today we got an incredible show. So, if you're watching it back as well, welcome. I need your input and I need your input in this stream. So, I'm gonna need your help, like I said, because we are building a crypto portfolio, but you can win that portfolio actually. So, how cool is that? But I need your calls. If you feel like this altcoin can do 100x, honestly, then let me know. Because if it's actually that good, we might end up putting that coin in the portfolio and you can actually win it. So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. Now, I want to go over a couple of things. There we go. So I would appreciate it if you drop a comment. If you're watching it back, please like the video and feel free to chat a lot in the chat bar if you are watching it live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. We got an incredible show today. So we're going to go over the market really quick. That's not what this video is about. So I'm going to do that really quick. We're going to talk about setting up the portfolio. I'm going to show you which coins we currently have in this crypto portfolio. And I'm going to show you what I think that has to go, but I want your input on what has to go. And of course, also on what has to, being added to the portfolio if we need to add something. So if you like that content, you know what to do. This channel is 8 months old. I dropped like 340 videos so far. So it's more than one video every single day, trying to give you the best perspectives on this market. And it's pretty awesome that this community, that's what I like. We have the best community, period. Why? Because like I said, this channel is 8 months old. So this channel is only bear market stuff, right? The people that are here, every single person that is here is doing crypto research, actively being involved with crypto in the bear market. These people are going to get shit. I don't know if you heard that, but these people are going to get rewarded heavily into the bull market as well. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. We're gonna go over the comments in a while. Let me first go over the comments that are already there. There's not a lot. Then we take a look at the portfolios, and I need your input, guys. So if you feel like, yo, this altcoin is great, or this altcoin that you already have is trash, let's get rid of it. Let me know. All right. First, someone says if the list doesn't include Loop Network, you are washed. I can assure you that I haven't washed yet. And second is this the community portfolio. So the community decides what's going to end up in this portfolio. And indeed, Marianus, let's make it an awesome portfolio. Let's go for it. Okay, so let me first show you all the coins that are already there. And then I'm going to show you the complete list. And then we're going to adjust some things, because at the end of this show, I want to have the complete portfolio done. All right. I want to have it completely done so we can dollar cost into it. By the way, I'm doing this Bitcoin challenge where I'm going to trade 0.1 Bitcoin to make it a full Bitcoin. If you want to follow my trading, this is DBank. Link is down below. Go check it out. Everything will happen on chain. So every trade that I make, you can find it right here. You can see all of my trades. Okay. So I've bought a couple of coins already. I have Chainlink, I have AVAX, I have Gala, I have Sushi, Chainlink, Gala, Sushi. These are the ones. And but whatever. I'm dropping a video about that soon. But if you feel like, yo, I want to, trade with you, check out link down below. You can follow me here as well. By the way, it's all free. You do not have to, whatever. So, and other than that, also make sure to check out the Fomo Factory news channel. Here, I'm giving you all the updates. So I'm also updating you about all the challenges, all the giveaways, all the statuses of the portfolios, and a lot of cool stuff in the future that's coming as well. But I don't want to talk about what's coming. But currently, there is a iPhone 14 giveaway together with Bybit. So everything is in the description. There is a full crypto portfolio giveaway that we're doing right now. There's a Delysium DMA giveaway, and at the end of the show, I'm gonna give you a very, very, very interesting teaser about Delysium because there's good news. And of course, the trading challenge that I just mentioned. So make sure to follow the Telegram channel there as well to get updates about it. Now, let's get into the portfolio. So the first thing that I would like to show you is this, of course. The current portfolio, the current portfolios, let me put it like that. Here we go. Are with Alex Becker, Crypto Banter, BitBoy, and the community, of course. Now, I'm not going to go over all of these other portfolios, but around $1,600 is invested in every single portfolio so far. I'm not buying right now. I'm waiting for a small, a small pullback in the altcoin market, and I think it might happen. But for now, the community portfolio. So the first coin that's in there is Engine Starter, crypto gaming, IDO, Launchpad, not necessarily gaming. So Engine Starter is in there. We have fantastic gains so far on this one. Engine Starter did really well, and we got it pretty early. So I'm quite happy with that. And the cool thing is it's still very low cap. So is it possible for this project to do a 10 or 20x from this point? In my opinion, it's not impossible for Engine Starter to do that. I can give you my opinions about what should we keep, what should we add, and I probably will do that, but I'm not the one who decides that, all right? It's totally your call. So you decide how the portfolio is going to look. Therefore, I need your input, okay? So if you do feel like one of these coins that I'm going to show you has to go for some reason, let me know. But if you have the time, also let me know why they have to go. The next one is the Fomo Finance. Now, let me show you here, because you cannot see the market cap. You can only see the fully diluted valuation. It's $3.2 million. So fully diluted, it is super micro cap. Now, if you look at the Fomo Finance, are they still, building, working, updating? Yes, they do a lot. They are completely out there. The hard vesting is over for the project as far as I know. So let's take a real quick look at it. But I think Fomo is that 100x or wrecked play. Look, $2.2 million market cap, 3.2 million fully diluted. They got a volume of $260,000. So it is pretty good. It is pretty good. I'm not complaining about this token whatsoever. So the next one is Nervous Network. I was not a proponent of Nervous Network, to be honest, but it did pretty well so far. We had a great entry. So Nervous Network is the next one. It's quite high cap though. Market cap of $150 million. Okay, so okay, whatever. Good 10x, but risk rewards a little less. The next one that's in the portfolio, that's a new one, is Nakamoto Games. Nakamoto Games, I don't know, someone from the community called that, and I felt like, why haven't I thought about that? Nakamoto Games is that low cap gem. It is that low cap gem. And I think Nakamoto Games is one of the crypto gaming projects that'll do very well in the next crypto bull run. Why do I say that? It's very simple. Because Nakamoto is not focusing on AAA. Nakamoto is not, a big single PC game, right? They have so much smaller things, and these smaller things are usually very addictive, and the addictive stuff is what I really like about crypto gaming. I think it's good that it's been made easy, accessible, addictive, fun. You don't have to do it for too long as well, and they're going to release a mobile app as well. And I think that whenever that happens, that's a big step for Nakamoto Games, and this could really this could be the gaming project that non-crypto people use. That's what you want, people to use a crypto gaming project without knowing that it's actually crypto, basically. The next one is CDFI NFT Space. CDFI NFT Space is a new token by CDFI as NFTs, specially built for their metaverse, for their NFTs, for their NFT launchpad, their NFT marketplace. There is a lot coming for it, and it's still, pretty speculative. But I do think that, if you ask me, the bull run can take another 2 years to be really going on hard, right? And I, I do think that 2 years is for good projects enough time to build and prepare for that. And I think that CeDeFi also has a very good perspective on the overall crypto market. They know how to anticipate. So I think that's a really good play, and that might be that gem that later people feel like, wow, why didn't I knew about this earlier, right? Can you guys, by the way, hear me? I haven't tested my mic yet, so it would be a little stupid if I'm talking already for like 15 minutes and nobody can actually hear me. So can you please leave in the chat if everything's okay? Just say yes or whatever. In the meantime, the next one, well, by the way, CDFI NFT Space has a market cap of $16 million, right? 16 million. That's not a lot. So you have to look at it like this. S Fund, the other token by CDFI, went to $350 million in the last bull run. Right. So if I compare this project to anything, it is S Fund, right? So that's around, twice as high, 20 times as high. In the next bull run, CDFI is even bigger than that, and I think that is possible for SNFTs to actually accomplish. So, but I don't want to be too bearish. I don't want to be too bullish. I don't want to be a moon boy. I don't want to say, oh, this coin is going to do 1,000x. Of course, our mission is to actually 100x one of these portfolios, but you have to understand, $4,000 in every portfolio. If a portfolio does a 50x, which is doable, then it's 200K as well, right? So it's not bad. And I think the community portfolio so far has a pretty good chance to actually accomplish that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now the next one is RFox. The community came with RFox, and I must say, I like RFox. I definitely like RFox. Why do I like it? Their graphics are on point. It looks really good. If you look at the metaverse, I don't know if this is the official trailer or not. We take a look. Nah, this is not the official trailer. But anyway, it looks fantastic. Really good. Um, and the tokenomics are also very fine. It's low cap, but basically everything is already vested. I just miss the hype a little bit. There is some hype with RFox. RFox has a strong community. I definitely must say that, but it's not that I feel like RFox is completely all over the place, and we need that. But on the other hand, if that's already the case, then we might be a little too late, because then the price will be higher as well already, right? So gamble right here. But RFox could be that gem as well. The next one that we got is Cadena. Now, I don't like Cadena that much for a couple of reasons. And one, it is very high cap already. Two, fully diluted is even way more high cap, 5 times as much. And three, Cadena is a layer one. And I never see a project being built on Cadena. So I feel like that what they supposed to do is they are not doing that. So then I feel like, yeah, but then why should we hold it? Why should we invest in a project of which the product is not really doing anything yet, but it is already high cap? The risk reward is not good for me on this one. And I get that people like Cadena, because with Cadena, I do see some community hype, but community alone is usually not sustainable. And these are portfolios that we are going to hold until Bitcoin reaches 100K. That can take a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know. Well, we want at least projects that are going to survive that period, right? And even better, do very well. So Kadena, I'm doubting about that. Got a lot of comments under the last crypto portfolio video as well that Kadena had to go. But you guys need to let me know which coins should be in there. So which ones should we add? Please let me know. Please let me know. All right, let me know. Sorry. Next one is Afegachi. Someone mentioned Afegachi, and I kind of liked what I saw, but I'm not completely sure yet. I know that Afegachi has quite the hype. It has decent trading volume. It has good tokenomics, but it is it's low cap, like 50 million is not considered mid cap or anything, but it's not high cap as well, or micro cap. It's low cap. They do have, some people that follow them as well, which are, in my opinion, pretty important. They are very much out there as well. Sometimes you just don't feel it. I miss the feeling, but it's mostly because I don't know enough about the project, not because the project is not good, right? So I don't know. The next one is Don't Buy Inu. And this is one that I really like for this portfolio. Why? Don't Buy Inu is a meme coin, and I don't like meme coins. But Don't Buy Inu, I do like. Why? Because Don't Buy Inu, one, very low cap, two, very good tokenomics, three, hype, right? They have a good hype. That Twitter, it leads to the developer, not even the project itself. And it's mostly about this guy. If you look at this, you trust him. But this guy is actually completely out there. He's making these viral videos all the time. It's funny as hell. He's followed by a lot of famous people in the crypto space. If you look at this, uh, a lot of big influencers, a lot of big traders. CZ from Binance actually even makes videos with CZ. And I don't know. I feel like this is such a meme coin that is not just made by someone. Sometimes you have that and you feel like, yeah, but do I trust it? This is what I trust. I don't know. It's really, I like this. And what does it do? Nothing. It's a meme coin. It doesn't matter. This is about the community, but the community is really there. They did, however, made a NFT collection, so that's pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like Don Inu might be that hype. This can actually completely blow up, or don't work out. But I have a good feeling about it. GraphLink, I like GraphLink. I like what it does. I like the tokenomics. I like how low cap it is. I don't like how the current price chart is looking. I must say though that I don't know if it ever gets much lower than that. Right? GraphLink was sitting at 9 cents, right? Like 9 cents. It's now sitting at a cent, right? So it's much lower. But it went all the way down to 0.001, right? So it's now still 10 times from the bottom. And that's what I look at as well. Like, yes, it's still super micro cap, right? Could this 100x if it works out? Yes, but I do want the best entries though. And if you look at this current pump that it had, it went from absolutely nothing to the moon. It did a 20x from there, more than a 20x from there. And then I do feel like, yeah, but why should we step in after a 20x? That's not what we want. And of course, it came down, right? That's what you see. Went up big time, and it came down 60% in like 3 weeks, slightly more. So it's crashing down very hard as well as it should. So I do kind of like this, but I don't feel ready to buy this, to be honest. Then we have Wem. Mixed feelings about this one. They do have a lot of users, which is, I guess, most important. One of the most important things when it comes to a crypto project, right? You want users. That's good. It's a low cap, $1.6 million, right? Fully diluted, 5.2 million, also very low cap. It's 3 times as high, but still, very low cap. It's also what I really like. I like what they do as well. It's a really good project, and I think that everything, with gaming, and I think this is just something that we need, because, and look at these partners, by the way, damn. But these gaming projects, it's not a game. It's not a single game, right? But this is something that makes crypto gaming bigger. So I really like it. There are a couple of things that I do not like so much, and that's one, their trading volume is very low, so there is not a lot of activity with this token. Um, Two, it has, but yeah, that's not really a negative thing. But they don't really have a an exchange, a decent exchange listing. But that can always come. Um, Three, mostly, if I look at their Twitter, 80K followers. So they have 80,000 followers, right? But if you then look at, if they tweet something, they get basically no interaction. So, or these followers are fake, which is a very bad sign, or these followers somewhere lost interest, which is, of course, also a bad sign. So, somewhere there's something that I don't like. So, I don't know, doubting about it. So that's the community portfolio that we have so far. So if you want to take a look at the complete list, here it is. I invested $1,300 so far. We really, I mean, Engine Starter up 170%, great. The Fina Finance 90%, Nervous Network 70, RFox 80, looking good. Um, we do not have a position yet in WEM, GOQ, DBI, and Ghost. So these are the ones that we still have to buy if they end up in the portfolio. But this is the complete list, and I overall like this portfolio a lot, right? If we take a look at what we have right now and what the highest cap is, that's Cadena with $200 million, right? Now, if we compare this to, for example, a BitBoy portfolio that he has, his lowest coin cap, right, is twice as high as our highest. Now I get that BitBoy is, he has a big audience, he has to take some responsibilities, he cannot talk about these low caps, then you're getting accused for pump and dumps, and if it doesn't work out, then you're also, there's always a way to blame someone, right? So I get that, but his portfolio is like boring to put it like that. It's not like I don't expect 100x in this portfolio, not from a single coin in here, right? Our portfolio can actually do that, right? Because we take a lot more risk. Is the FINA gonna fail? High chance, compared to projects like XRP or Cardano or Quant, right? When Craftlink, Don't Buy Inu, Cetify, NFT Space, these projects are extremely high risk, right? Nakamoto, Engine Starter, RFox. The only not high risk are basically Nervous Network and Cadena. I don't see them going anywhere. For the rest, it's, I don't know. So, but then again, no risk, no Rari. You have to take some risk, of course, to get these gains, right? And that's what we're trying to do right there, and that's the strategy. I mean, I invest, you don't, right? But you get the reward. So for you, it doesn't matter. You can give the low cap calls, basically. So this is the portfolio so far. But I really, and also again, if you watch this video back, leave a comment. I need your input. I need your input. We have to build this together. So guys, if you're watching this live, let me know. Drop your favorite low caps. Drop them. Drop 10, drop 20, 40, 50, or just one. And let me know which one has to go. Which one do you like less of everything right there? We need to adjust it because I want this portfolio to be done so we can really have it done just dollar cost and don't do anything else. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So at least one has to go. And from there, maybe we can replace some things, but it's totally up to you. I'm asking this a lot, but it's mostly because I don't want to finalize this portfolio and then later here, like, oh, why didn't you add this? Therefore, I ask you all the single time, like, come on, we gotta go. Um, I want to give you some news about Delysium, by the way, in the meantime. So the news about Delysium what I heard is that they are going to announce their exchange listings this week and maybe even tomorrow. Now, Bybit is confirmed. I heard some rumors about KuCoin, but I cannot tell you that. So I did. So yeah, let's wait for that. But Delysium is going to list soon. So if you do not have a DMA yet and you feel like, okay, now is the last chance, there is a link down below. Check it out. I have high hopes in this project. That's all I can say. In the meantime, while you look at your favorite altcoins and let me know, I want to take a real quick look at the crypto market because Bitcoin is it's pretty cool. Bitcoin went down today to 27 point something, 27 and a half. And I honestly thought like, okay, we can come down to like 26 and a half. And it got bought right back up to 28.3, give or take, 28.4. And we're now somewhere in the middle, but we found perfect support on the bull market support band again. And yeah, that's exactly what the bull market support band is supposed to do, right? So I love it. It's good to see. But I do still expect to pull back to 25k, rather than going to 30k or something like that. I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's my prediction about Bitcoin. Now the Bitcoin dominance also it's sitting at resistance right here still. Therefore, I started the 0.121 Bitcoin challenge because I want to stack these sats. And I feel like, okay, if this is the range, cool. Let me start here with zero point 0.1 Bitcoin and let me put it into some altcoins. And whenever the Bitcoin dominance goes down and altcoins rally against Bitcoin, I'm going to buy my Bitcoin back, do that a couple of times, and you have a full Bitcoin before you know. So I'm going to take you with me on that journey. I already shot the first video releasing this week. If you, again, want to follow these trades that I make, you can also check out DBank in the description. There you can see my wallet on chain. So if I ever don't make a video because what for reason soever, you can see everything that I'm doing right there. Let's take a look at some comments of yours. All right. Let me see. Oh wait, 200k for me and other people. It's life changing for sure. Yeah, like it's that's life changing for everybody, right? It's a lot of money, and I'm not saying it will happen. I mean, 200k would be life changing for me as well, right? But why do I give away these portfolios? Yeah, I have 4 portfolios. Look, I mean, if Bitcoin goes to 100k and one of these portfolios blows up completely, yeah, then the market is probably looking that way that the other portfolios do very fine as well, right? So I can miss one portfolio out of the 4, of course. And yeah, it can really change your life, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of money. Plus, we're going to give away the portfolio not to one person, but also not to 1,000 or something like that. I do want to actually change people's lives with it, right? So let's say we have a portfolio that goes to 400,000. Um, what's life changing? 20k? We can change 20 people's lives, right? Or 10 people, 40k. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how we're going to do this. Well, I'll do it democratically. That's what I like so much about this. Just post it in your page later, please. Definitely. I'll keep updating on everything. So, Neoxa. Neoxa. Let me take a look at that. And also, guys, what has to go? What has to go? Because at least one has to go. And so far, everybody, plus me, was leaning towards Cadena. I agree. Let me know. But okay, let me make a new page. Let me get rid of all of this. Shit, this is gonna be so fun. Neoxa. Like never heard of it. It's low cap. $4 million market cap. Fully diluted 40 million. 10 times stock investing. We'll have to take a look at that though. It went from nothing to a lot, back to nothing. Sitting quite close to its all-time low though. Quite close. Yeah, twice from the all-time low. And it's sitting far from the all-time high. It was 2 cents. It's now a lot lower. It's 10 times lower. Trading volume is decent. It is. I don't know any of these exchanges. Yeah, I know them, but I don't use it, or Why not on? Is it not like on chain somewhere? Whatever. Oh, it is a layer one. No, layer one. There are a lot of layer ones these days. Let me take a look. 21 minute supply, 60 seconds block time, work development fund. Mm. Okay. Not really like big or anything yet, though. This is something we have to do a lot of research on. Neoxocraft, do they also have their own gaming studio or something like that? Would you host your Neox and Net Masternode on Flux? They do have a lot of interaction compared to the amount of followers that they have. So that's a really good sign. It doesn't look uninteresting. Um, but this is a gamble. And I first want to take a look at the market cap and how that looks, right? Because this is something that, could get you wrecked. So you really want to know about the token vesting. That's the thing. Like then you gotta go to the white. Let me check if I can find it really quick. This is the white paper coming very soon. Where's the information about the token? Don't they have that though? Something you really want to know. Come on, Rose, don't fuck it up right here. Discord? Okay. This is already giving me a headache. Next. Champ. Champ. Could be cool. Could be cool. We already do have a lot of gaming tokens though. So maybe we have to diversify a little more, but I like Champ. What I don't like is the current price. Champ is and I was in this project for so long, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me sell it." Sold, I don't know, long ago. But Champ overall, I must say that if you look at this price, it was sitting at 0.009. So let's say a cent, right? A cent. And it's now sitting at 3. So I do like the project. I do like how it looks. I do like the fact that they get listed on the freaking Epic Game Store. That's huge. There are like 14 crypto projects listed on the Epic Game Store in total, right? That's not a lot. Delysium is one of them. But Champ also. So and for such a low cap, I mean, it doesn't show it here, but on coin market cap they maybe do. I'll take a look if they show it right there. For like really, yeah, $4 million market cap. The fully diluted version is a lot higher though, so also that's a thing. Want to see how that what's up with that. This it doesn't show though. Champ is, I like the project a lot. I'm a little, the only thing holding me back is everything economic wise. So the current price and the tokenomics. But I am adding it to the watch list right there because I have it on my own watch list as well. And I do think we should keep it in consideration that this might be a very good play. Me Mag. Also, never heard about that. Let me take a look. Me Mag. Metaverse. Oh, Meta Masters Guild. Are guilds actually still a thing though? Mm, it's new, just new. Came from 26 cents, 2.6 cents. It's now way less, 4 times as low already. So it came down very hard in a very short period. Um, it's probably because it's new, because they had a pre-sale, I guess. That would be my best guess in my experience. That's usually how that goes. Um, I have to be a member. Let me take a look at this pre-sale. Pre-sale sold out. Yeah, they had a pre-sale. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And then they usually have a vesting for that. No vesting period. Okay, circulating. Look, this is just it looks boring, but this is actually how you research a project very quick. You can find a lot into the Telegram, right? So I just look for circulating. I want to know how much tokens are in circulation actually on this project, because they have a total supply of 350 million, max supply 1 billion. Yeah, I don't know. Fully diluted is pretty low cap, but circulating supply of 350 million. No, it's not circulating, it's total. The burning of 150 million tokens would inconsistent. So is nobody really asking just very simply how much is in circulation? Current circulating supply is 350 million. Okay. It's kind of what I don't like about these kind of projects with these projects that do their own pre-sales or whatever, is that they don't have a vesting, right? So everybody from the pre-sale got their tokens at once. So 35%. Yeah, that explains why the price crashes so hard, right? And I don't know if the team already got their tokens at once as well. Because yeah, if they are gonna dump the coins just like the pre-salers, then yeah, it's not good. And yeah, I don't know. Let me also take a look what it is, by the way. Changing the rules of the game. Let me search for this image as well, by the way. That's just what I do. I'm like that. Yeah, they do. I usually don't really trust that because they do advertise on these crypto insider sites and shit, and they always promote scams. Always promote scams. Fight out, fucking terrible. It looks, and yeah, here as well. I don't know. Well, so far they did what they had to do. Uniswap, shit exchanges. How did you find this, and why? What makes you interested in this project exactly, Rohan? Let me know. Yeah. Also, if a project has to put on their own website like we are 100% secure, I don't like that. I don't, because then you are comparing yourself to projects that are not safe or that are rugs. If you're so legit, then why even mention that? Like Cardano put it on the website or something like that. We are audited by Solid Proof, so we are secure. It's bullshit anyway, because if you are audited, you are not 100% secure. It's closer to 1%. An audit says absolutely nothing at all. It's not bad to have it, but there are a bunch of projects with audits that rocked anyway. Games, yeah, coming out soon. I don't know about this soon stuff. CEO not doxed. Matt is the advisor. Let me take a look at right here. Yeah, advisor can be like me Mac. Can you also find him somewhere else, or he's only associated with this project? His face is not anywhere else to be found. Yeah, if I'm doubting if it's really that legit, I don't know. BitBoy is playing a little safe. We must risk a little, definitely. Yeah. This portfolio is fine, just DCA, no replacements. Yeah, but we do have to at least let something go. Because we have one too much. It's very simply what it is. So Cadena outs, yeah, too much changing. Stick to the coins that we chose. Yeah, but we fine tuning it. I'm definitely sticking to the coins that we chose, definitely. But for example, ALBT is also a coin that we chose. Yeah, it didn't end up so well with that one. So yeah, sometimes you just have to fine tune it a little bit. But Cadena out, Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 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 yeah. XTP, XTP. Let me take a look at XTP. About MetaMasters Guild, I don't know. I'm not feeling comfortable with it. Tap, 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 tap. Not that low cap. Let me check. What the fuck? It had no pulse, and all of a sudden it was coming alive again. It's what the crypto market did in the last couple of months, right? Projects that had enough. This project was actually like nothing. 0.0003 to 0.0. Whoa, bro! I did a 30x, a 60x in this point right here. Why? Look, market cap was like a million, slightly. It was even 600,000, right? And it's now 60 fucking million. It did 100x already. I'm not gonna buy that. What about pseudo swap? Did we take a look at that earlier? Pseudo swap. Pseudo swap. On what chain was this? I know about this. What chain is this? Is this just Ethereum? Pseudo swap. A decentralized NFT marketplace. Okay. I don't know if I know about this one. It's quite new. Came from $4. It's now already 80 cents. Um, so if it comes down that hard, we maybe want to wait a little bit for it to cool off. A lot of, no, a lot. Some big people are following it. Um, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add it. Interesting to research a little bit. Um, yeah. All right. Eternity chain. Yeah, it goes back way, 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 way. But I think that Eternity chain is something that I think I worked with them on my previous on my other channel. I was a KOL for Eternity chain. Um, Eternity chain. Let me take a look. I don't know, man. What I think about Singularity Net. I think that the people that were there in time are very happy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Ajax. I think overall, in the long term, it will do pretty okay. But that ship has sailed for now. So it's not for the crypto portfolio. It's not for the crypto portfolio. I mean, also came from a $40 million market cap, went even all the way to 700 million. Right, it's almost 20x. I don't like buying pumps. It's not what I do. Hello, supposed to be gala. Oh, the next gala. Did you check it already? Yeah, I checked something out. I don't. I think gala is the next gala, though. If you understand what I mean, because gala was very. It was fucking ripping in the last bull run. Now they have so much way more cool stuff going on, and it's low capper now than it was. Gala is not done, and the next gala, I don't know. It's low cap. It's super low cap at least. The tokenomics are good. They have a good trading volume. I know that the community is pretty excited. Uh, well, some exchange listings, not a whole lot. Let me take a real quick look. Hello, the future of crypto and entertainment, events, games. The future of entertainment. Yeah, it's like arcade. I don't know if this is actually like Gala has like these high quality games. Well, when it comes to that, this looks more like Nakamoto. The simple games, the smaller things. So yeah, when it comes to that, it's not really comparable to what Gala does. But overall, I get that the ecosystem, because they're also trying to do things with gaming and film, and that's what Gala does. Uh, I think it's nice, but I I think it's also a pretty gamble. And then if I look at the price, if this was the price, I would be interested, right? Then you have a market cap of like $2 million. I feel like, okay, that's definitely worth it to do a 10x, right? And it did, right? But to go another 10x from here is 100 times as hard. And that's what we want to do. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe this is going to be the biggest thing out there. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to you, man. I mean, if someone throws a ball up here and everybody says, "Yeah, we agree," yeah, then we just do it. For now, I don't know, man. If you looked into check dots, I'm waiting for a dip to buy in. Check dot. No, man, I don't know about it. Check dot. CDT. Take a look. Low cap. Nice. It's on the Binance Smart Chain and on the Ethereum chain. Take a look at the community real quick. They've no not like I follow a lot of people on Twitter, big projects, VCs, influencers, professional traders, and there I can tell, like, if such a project is followed by a bunch of these people, then it's doing something good and they're out there. Nobody is paying attention to this, yet, at least. But that's something that I think is pretty important. Fight risks. Okay, sounds interesting. Let me take a real quick look at the price. Oh man, 0.015 or 3 even is where it came from. It's now 2.720x already. Nope. Um, it's in the insurance niche. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Hmm. Okay. Well, I must tell you that this is the kind of project that we do need. If it's actually going to be this project, I don't know, of course, but it's what we do need. We need crypto to be safer. We need it to be easier and safer. Then, only then, it will go really mainstream. So far, it's not easy. If I tell my dad, like, "Hey, yo, can you go on Uniswap buy?" He'd be like, "What? What? Unicorns don't exist, right?" So, and it's just not safe yet. So we do need this. Um, Partners, graph. I feel like, yeah, is CoinGecko a partner, or are you just listed there? Just like Pancake Swap, you're just filling up your website with this. But I get the point. Um, I must say that I do feel like this is going to end up in the portfolio, and we will make a pool in the Telegram group. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make a pool in the Telegram group with all of these coins. So be here in this group. Link is in the description. Later, I'm gonna set up the what's up, Leo? You quick. Later, we will set up a pool, and you guys decide. Right? You guys decide. I like it, but I'm just the judge. So, okay. Long time ago, do you look at the hustle token? Somebody from the community mentioned. Do you think it's worth it? Yeah, I have some in my own high risk portfolio, hustle, but it's also the coin that I feel like whenever I have some profits, I'm sell it. Why? I am not feeling it. The tokenomics are not good. The tokenomics are not good. There's no trading volume at all, right? So it is, you can say whatever you want. It's fucking dead, right? And when you look at the price at the moment, I feel like a lot of things were popping, and but this thing is 99.5% down, and it didn't do anything this complete year. And if you take it over the last 180 days, it's also crashed hard. Um, it's basically just 2 times from its all-time low right now. I don't know. about hustle. I really don't know. It depends, man. It's a super high risk play, super high risk. You guys come with a lot of freaking coins, a lot of freaking coins, and I really like that. But I do have some bad news. I gotta pee. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna let you take a real quick look at the portfolio, please, guys. It's for you. You can win this portfolio if it 100x's. 4,000 initial deposit, $400,000 could be yours. Spread it over a couple of people, but I need the best calls in this portfolio. So take a real quick look. I'm gonna really go 2 minutes, and please let me know in the chat bar or in the comments. In the meantime, what should go, what should stay. It's really unprofessional, but I never claim to be professional, so I'm right back. You still there? Ah, only 4 people left. That's not bad. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm happy you could have took the time to take a look at the portfolio. So let me go over the comments real quick to see if we can find some gems, and you know, then we're gonna fine tune it and we're gonna make the most out of it, man. We're really gonna make the most out of it. We want to do great in the next bull run, and to give you a little perspective, I honestly think that if Bitcoin does what it does so far, it sounds ridiculous, but it is not. Hear me out. Bitcoin can definitely go to $400,000. It must be like, damn, that weed in the Netherlands is good. It is. But that's not why I'm saying that. I honestly think it could go to $400,000. Why? Well, it's just normal, typical cycle behavior. More people stepping in, and that's what bull runs do. But in a bear market, it's hard to imagine what a bull run can do. Like the same thing in a bull run. Here at this point, you're making so much. I don't know if you guys witnessed the full cycle already. For the people that didn't, you really can't imagine what it's like to be prepared here and then to ride this wave, because you just don't do a 10x like that, but you really have your portfolio. You have, let's say, $1,000. Next day you wake up, you have 2,500. But the next day you have 5,000. The next day you have 8,000. And before you know, you sit at like 50K or so. And you'll be like, whoa. And that's the hard part, because then it feels like, shit, I did a 3x. Should I take profits? But then again, how are you ever going to do a 30x if that happens, right? So that's the hard part. But to make it a little positive, a bull market always feels unrealistic in a bear market. But Bitcoin will go, or will not, I don't know. But I think that Bitcoin could definitely go to $400,000. 400 is my target. I have multiple reasons for that. It's like let's take the average of all the bull markets so far, right? And then play around with, okay, what's half of the average? Because we also have diminishing returns, of course. And then you'll come up with some pretty insane numbers, right? Six figures. So, but that looks like pretty realistic to me. And also, if you just look at, this parallel channel that it's been in since like 6 years already, we just need 2 more years, right? And this bull market went to the top. This bull market went to the top. Let it go one more time to the top in the next bull run, right? 400k. Um, so, but there are a couple of things for me to believe that. So, but you do have no idea. Like maybe if you're new in crypto, a lot of you are not, but a lot of you are maybe new. No idea. Like that's what Bitcoin does, right? Okay, cool. And Bitcoin is 28k. If it goes to $400,000, it's like 15x. Congratulations, buy a Fiat or a Suzuki Swift. That's good. But if you want to go for the Lambo, if you are irresponsible, then you also want to be in altcoins during a bull run. And I think altcoins can do great. We need to see the Bitcoin dominance go up first, right? If that happens, you get wrecked, right? You get wrecked. But it's very simple. If you want an altcoin season, let me put it like this. You can and will not have an altcoin season before you get wrecked. Or if you are prepared. Why do I say that? An altcoin season is where the Bitcoin dominance tanks, right? Real quick, where it tanks like this. This was an altcoin season that made people millionaires, right? This as well, millionaires. But before we get that, we first have to go up. And where we go up is where altcoins completely crash against Bitcoin. So if you are prepared for that, you have Bitcoin or dollars to buy Bitcoin when it dips. If you are already full in altcoins, yeah, then you first have to get wrecked to make a great run. Um, but I preach about that too much. Whatever. It's just what I wanted to say. We will get that great run again. We will definitely. But let's get wrecked. I'm realistic for Bitcoin 120k. Yeah, that would be really bad. It would be really bad. Uh, what it would be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. Why do I say it would be bad? If you look at what Bitcoin did, like from the bottom to the top right here, 120x, right? If you look at what Bitcoin did from the bottom to the top right here, in 18, or that's 1700%, that's a 20x. If you look what Bitcoin did from the bottom to here, that's 120x. Okay, still with me? If you look what Bitcoin did from here to this top, did a 23x, right? If we go from the current bottom to 120k, there will be an 8x, right? There will be twice as bad as the worst cycle that we had so far, right? So 120k sounds very bullish, but it's actually the most bearish scenario that you can think of, right? So yeah, I don't know, man. I will be surprised if it stops there. Crypto is often surprising us, so it could be. Will you make video how to take profit during a bull run according to your experience? Yeah, definitely. Look, I mean, during the bull run, I will now it's a bear. Well, it's not really a bear market anymore, but it's not a bull run as well. Now I'm mostly talking about how to get the best entries, what I think is best, how to buy, when to buy, what to buy. Because that fits this market currently, right? In a bull run, I will preach a lot about how to take profits, because I can talk about it right now, but it's not that we should take profits right now, do we? And I can already make a video so you're prepared for it, but I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna preach about that all the time, definitely. But I'm also gonna preach about hodling because, like I said, it's very hard not to take profits in a bull run. Because if you throw $1,000 into an altcoin and it is a 5x overnight or in 2 nights, which will happen, are you going? Then you're in a dilemma, right? Because then you feel like, should I take profits right now because I don't want to, to do 5x and then go all the way down again. So it's smart to take profits. On the other hand, are you going to take profits at a 5x to later find out that it did a 50x? Then you're slapping yourself as well. That's really hard. Um, but it's also pretty easy. So we're going to talk about a lot about that, definitely. Do you have a method and try and sell at the top of the bull market? Well, it's the same method as trying to buy the lows in the bear market, basically, right? It's like that's you have to do the exact same thing basically, but then the other way around, because now in this bear market everybody is calling for the bottom. Some people say that the bottom is already in, some people say that the bottom is not in, and you want to buy as close to the bottom, but you do not want to buy the bottom, because if you're trying to do that, then you're getting wrecked, because no one is able to buy the bottom. The only person that does that is a very lucky person, but the smartest people don't do that. Right? So basically, the same goes in a bull market. You don't try to time the top, definitely not, but you want to sell as close to the top as possible as well, right? So it's basically the same thing, and therefore you use also a dollar cost average strategy. When I say DCA, then if you hear the words dollar cost averaging, you probably think about buying more than about selling. Well, it goes for both cases. Right, you dollar cost in, you dollar cost out. Let's say that you buy Bitcoin right now, $28,000, and you know Bitcoin goes to 100K whatsoever. You know, you can sell everything right there, and you have guaranteed profits. But then it goes to 400, let's say, maybe, and you feel like fucking shit. And maybe even worse, you're gonna ape into 300K, and you ride the wave down, and you're in a loss anyway in a bull market, right? So therefore, sell a little bit, sell a little bit, sell a little bit, sell a little bit. You won't time the top. Don't try. Don't try. You're only gonna disappoint yourself. Um, so, but we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Shout out to Patrick, man. He's always hype. I love him. Um, all I'm hearing is the bull market is harder and more stressful than a bear market. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is definitely. It's like more fun as well, but it's way more stressful because basically what I just said, like, oh, am I going to sell? Shit, it's going down again. I should have sold. Then you sell, then it goes up again. You feel like the market is crazy there. uh and yeah, it's okay if you know how to do it and if you're prepared and how to turn off your emotions. But that's why it's good that you first witness a full cycle, that you witness the bear market first as well, because this is the period where you will teach to deal with your emotions, to turn them off, or maybe even to do the opposite, right? If you already teach that here and make your mistakes here, it's good, so you can do it the right way, or at least better, on the way up. So I think that if you are here now, it will be pretty okay. The people that will step in here are the ones that are going to get wrecked, and that's how it always works. Where you sell at $100,000, there's always someone there that buys, or at the top, or whatever, right? These are the new people, the people that making the mistakes, the people that don't know about it. You know, we were the exit liquidity in the last cycle, where people, where we bought the top. Everybody done that, right? It's time for the new people to be our exit liquidity. Crypto is player versus player. It's a hard world, right? Uh, you really have to think about, like, okay, everybody else, it's about us right now. We want to make money. Anyway, preaching has been done. Where's my water? Let me go get back into the altcoins. Not gonna make this stream a lot longer, so let me take a few more. All right. Let me see. Sigil. I'm gonna take a real quick look at everything, real quick, and I'm gonna just add it or I don't, and I'll let the community decide. So let me take a look first at the price chart. It did like a very much X in a very short time. So I don't know about that. Uniswap, not a lot of trading volume though. It is quite low cap, so that's good. My camera's fucking it up. Um, really quick, what is it in the first place? DeFi made easy. It's a standard template for everybody's crypto project, I think. Removes the stress. Oh, here we go. Managing a portfolio. Select pool. Deposit. Relax. Oh yeah. No. RPG Revolve games. Really low cap. I like that. Definitely. Like really low cap. Tokenomics pretty okay. Had a great pump, by the way, I think. It doesn't look like much, but 0.007 to 0.06, so almost 10x. Now sitting at 0.03. So yeah, it's still 6 times above this level right here. If we gonna add it, I will not buy it right now, at least. It's not the best time to buy into this token. They are updating quite frequently, not that much, but enough. And what was Revolve Games again? It's an evolution in the blockchain, integrating reward staking with gameplay. I think that already exists. Yeah, but it is interesting. It has the hype as well. What portfolio do I have it in? On the watch list. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna add it. It's all gonna end up in the pool, and you guys choose. IO tax. Okay, let me put it like this. I'm not gonna choose for you, but I won't. I really recommend not buying high caps. Not because again, I'm paying for it. You get the portfolio, so it's my risk and your reward. Why would you bet on a high cap so you don't lose money? Like this is not gonna 100x probably, right? And therefore, um, why? I don't know. How is the fully diluted market cap lower than the market cap? By the way, it's weird. But IO tax, if you feel like FOMO, you skip it without looking at it, and come on, man, do your research and everything. Join our Telegram, please. Link is in the description. Let me also know if you later have the time why we should add these tokens. Some big YouTubers bought NFTs there. Oh, that other project. I value your opportunity a lot, so it would be nice to hear something about pseudo swap from you one day. Yeah. Did we just add it? I think we did, right? Yeah, we added it. So we're gonna take a deeper look into it. You once mentioned Rilla Finance still on the menu. Rilla. Did I? Rilla. I think that was on my other channel, not this one. Mm, yeah, that was on my other channel. It's an other type of audience and coin, and I still stand behind that project definitely. Not for the community portfolio. Jasmine, the only thing that I like about Jasmine is the diehard community. Kopi, that's that gaming project on Cardano, right? Cornupia, blah blah blah. $25 million. Oh, that much. Yeah, just don't like this. I don't like. It's on Cardano. How do I? Why do I? Oh yeah, Cardano. But it has like a way higher fully diluted valuation. So I want to take a look at the token vesting first. I know that this project has a big hype, but I also want it to be sustainable for a long time. And if there's a big token vesting coming, then it's killing it, right? It's the same as a lot of people talk about this project. A lot of people talk about this project. I'm not buying this shit. Look at this. Everybody's hyped about optimism. All right. Now, you can say whatever you want about optimism, could be a good project. But then I looked at the token vesting, right? This is where we are. So this is the amount of tokens that's getting vested. Look how hard that vesting is. Right. So purely price wise, it's not something that I want to buy, right? For this project, I don't know how it works, but yeah, I rather see the fully diluted and the usual market cap closer to each other. Um, yeah, Hustle is part of Falcon First ecosystem, Falcon Forged. Um, yeah, I rather invest in Falcon Forged. uh, Deep dive on H bar. It's not my thing. It's not my thing, but I'm not the one to tell you. There are way more people out there that know way more about H bar than I do. All I know is I don't like H bar, um, simply because I don't know about it, but also because it is so freaking high cap already. 2 billion, and the fully diluted is even 3.5 billion. So there's also quite a difference right there, but it's so high cap. So I don't see the upside right there. What I do see is a lot of downside right there. If you look at that goes for any layer one, DeFi Llama, 2 Ls. If you look at H bar, oh, H bar, no, H Dera. Look at this. H bar is a layer one, right? As far as I know. But then you look at the total value locked, sitting at $40 million. It sounds like a lot, but if you look at the chains, number one, Ethereum, 30 billion. If we go all the way down to 40 million, then it's here. It's rank 39. 39, right? It's together with even the UOB chain has more total value locked on it. Do you know about any project building on the UOB chain? I don't. But parallel, KuCoin chain, still Neo, right? Akala, right? All these projects have more going on than HDERA. There's more being built on there. There's more money in the project. That's the fuel of a layer one. So if it's down all the way there, but it's ranked so extremely high, then I feel like, yeah, then might as well invest in Cardano, right? Also, not doing anything, way too overvalued. It's high risk, low reward. Well, it's not high risk, but it's not a high reward for me, and I think it is overvalued, in my opinion. That's what I think, and I talk a lot about stuff that I don't like as well. So a lot of people don't like me, I think. But yeah, I have to be a little real here. Um, Let me take a look. WAM should stay. It's the only project with big number of users, big community on Telegram and TikTok, really use case. Um, yeah, maybe it should. Maybe it should, definitely. I only looked at their Twitter, and maybe Twitter is just not the platform that they use. But I just find it weird that if a project has like 80,000 followers and no interaction, I feel like, but then, do you have fake followers or did your followers lost interest? Both cases are very bad. And then I feel like what's going on right there, right? Because community is important. And but if we look at WAM at their uh, Telegram, maybe that's more an active place. 25,000 members right there. So that's take a look. April 3rd. Yeah, look, this is just what I do all day. I'm scrolling now, but I look at the time. I'm not reading, just looking at the time and these pictures to see if these are different people. And my conclusion is bullish because a lot of people are talking in this group. Maybe everybody's fighting, I don't know, but no, everybody is talking there. So yeah, Twitter is just not their platform. Telegram is. So that's already looking a lot better. Yeah. Um, something completely different. If you claim your tokens from an IDO, are you selling straight away, or are you waiting? Depends. Depends. I am tonight. I'm dropping a video about an IDO that I'm going to participate in, and that's Chain GPT. Crypto GPT also came out and did a 30x. I think Chain GPT is better, And this is releasing on Seedify, Engine Starter, and Pools, and WePad. But I'm going to invest through 3 of these launchpads, so I'm going to have probably a big ass allocation. Now, it starts off super low cap, super low cap. I think like 500k market cap. So I honestly, it depends, because in this case with Chain GPT, you get 15% at the TGE. So when the token comes out, I get 15% of my tokens. So 15%, in order to play even on my, I want to have my initial investment back at the first vesting. Basically, that's what I want. So if it does a 6x, give or take 6.6x, then I have my initial investment back. Then I'm selling that, right? Because then the rest, it doesn't matter. If it just, or more, of course, if it does 100x. If it just does a 2x, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Then I'm gonna wait a bit, because it could be that it comes out, does not much, and then all of a sudden blows up. That's what happened with Games for a Living as well. Well, blow up. It did better. Engine Start and Defina need to stay sure. Agree. Pulse. Yeah, that's one that I have on my own portfolio. Hello, is that a coin or is that just your way of saying hi? I honestly don't know if that's maybe just a coin. Um, yeah, now I feel stupid. All right, let me take a look. Where I think it's almost done for now. It's almost done for now. We had we have a super chat from the Don. He asks, "What is your minimum and maximum price prediction for Engine Starter?" I don't really like doing price predictions, as it's very easy to be wrong, because of all of the prices. You have to pick the right one, and that chance is very small. And I don't want to fuck up my reputation, because people feel like, yeah, I'm not good at what I do, and people actually, stick to you for that. So take this with a disclosure that I don't know, please. I have no idea, but I can give you my targets, my expectations. Um, I feel like Engine Starter is doing better lately. Engine Starter was, if you asked me a few months ago, I would say that Engine Starter is a very high risk launchpad, because they are not innovative. If you compare to, for example, Seedify, they have a lot going on. Engine Starter is not innovative. They're just a launch pad, and that's it. The overview on the website is not good. I can't see a clear overview of what I invested in. So I don't like the UI. They release too much. They have a lot of refunds to do. Then again, they always refund. So we can trust the team. They always refund. And because they release a lot of projects, they also have higher chance of releasing good projects. Because they release, like, for example, Carbon Browser did a 40x. I invested in that project as well. Did a 40x in a bear market. That's good. That was good for Engine Starter as well. I mean, if you look at this price chart, the price did also a 3.5x. And that's not for no reason, because it's now working. I like the tokenomics. It's low cap still. Seedify was $350 million in the last bull market. Mostly because they released Blocktopia, which did a 700x. Everybody was FOMOing it to Seedify back then. I think Engine Starter is proving that they can survive the bear market, and Engine Starter can deliver quality. We need them to survive a little bit longer, and I think they will. And once they do, I think they are the low cap launchpad that releases a lot of projects that will have a lot of good returns. And when it comes to that, that's the thing that makes people want to invest in the token. So there is a need for this token. I think the supply demand is going to be very good with this one. I don't know about a solid price prediction. And that's mostly because I don't know really about the history of their market cap. I don't know what their market cap was back here. It's not somewhere to be found. All I know is they went from absolutely nothing, 1.7, 1.3 million even, to already 18. Um, it could heavily heavily pull back still, but maybe it won't. And all I know, they will. I cannot give you guarantees. We do not know anything in crypto, but I can say that I think it will at least surpass its previous all-time high, and that was sitting at, where was it exactly? Well, $50 million. But that's just a 3x from here. I think Engine Starter could do what CDFI did last cycle, and that's 350, and that's 20x from here, at least. It's a bullish scenario, but I think it's good. So purely by holding the token, plus you can stake it, you can pull off a 20x maybe, because they do deliver. Anything above that I consider possible, but not mentionable, as I don't really know. Yeah, RPG, like that. Cool. All right, guys. I think we're gonna end it up here. Oh, Hendrik, do you trade? Yes, I do trade. I would say you can sign up to Bybit if you haven't done already. Deposit just $100 or more if you want. Trade a little bit. Can only win an iPhone 14 for the rest of the month of April. So everybody that trades over there with at least $100 can win a iPhone 14. But you can also soon copy trade me there. And I'm doing this Bitcoin trading challenge, like I said. So also go check that out in the Telegram group. And yeah, sorry, I skipped a few. Please leave them in the Telegram, if you will, because the stream is taking quite long now and I have to move on with my life. I want to thank you all for being here. We got some good stuff on our watch list. I will set up a pool soon so that we can really thin it out, and we have 10 to go with. For now, thanks for watching, and we are going to do this very, very soon. Oh, and what do I think about Arbitrum? I'm gonna save that for the next stream, bro. See you guys soon. Bye bye.